Hello, everyone. This is Eric from Etecute, back for maybe the final live stream, Sunday night live stream. If you're new to the channel, put your name in the comments down below. Tell me where you're from. If you've got any questions about teaching or you would like to share an experience, please do, and we'll talk about it. So, yeah, this is last week. I didn't stream on this main channel, on the Etecute English Teachers channel. I streamed on the Best English Learning channel. That's the second channel I created only for English learners, where this channel is more for teachers. So yeah, welcome everyone. It's nice to see you all again. It's another Sunday, another start to the week. I think last week was the first time in 3 years I didn't stream. So, well, on the main channel, I streamed on the other channel, but it just didn't feel the same. And today I will explain why this is the last one, and yeah, just share some thoughts that I had, and what is going to happen on the channel in the future or with the live streams. Okay, we've got my dad. He says hi, all the wonderful teachers in the world. Martin, hi all. Looking forward to this live stream. Hope all is well, Eric. I couldn't see last week's live stream on the YouTube channel. Guess you put a link on the second channel. What's the link? Yeah, I just put the link down below. It's called the Best English Learning Channel. I know I like the name. It's a fun name to use. I think most channels are just called like Eric's English Channel or something like that. But I think it's different. Scene, good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Yes, a lovely picture there. Is that your family, Scene? It looks like a lovely family. Yeah, I'm saddened to hear that this will be your final live stream. I still enjoy the weekly videos. Yes, guys, 100% I'm going to be releasing weekly videos, but I am going to stop with a normal Sunday night live stream. It's been a part of my life for the past 3 years, but there are some reasons why I'm going to stop it. And I'll get to it in a second. Let's quickly see who's still here. Vadia, hi. Good to see you, Vadia. And happy Easter to everyone. I hope everybody had a nice weekend so far. HD, hi. Albert's from Angola. Nonu, good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Happy Easter, Lorna, of course. Gande, nice to see you. Seen, really, it will be the last one. That's at, well, Inkar, I'm doing fine. Thank you, Inkar. It's lovely to see you. And you too, Liesel. Martha, we've been speaking, and it's always, I always get a boost of energy when I read your messages. So I just want to say thank you for the support. Okay, the last live stream. Why? Well, the first thing is I've been doing the live stream for a long time, and it's kind of tough, especially I've been doing it every Sunday right before the week starts. So you usually see me when I'm still tired, especially like last night I went out. I usually go out on Saturday nights, and then I'm very tired during the day, and then I see you guys, and it gives me a lot of energy. Even if I'm tired during the day, I do the live stream, and it gives me energy. But it does take time away from me using it to create other videos for the weekly live stream, and those take a lot of time to make. I've just completed a video. It's coming out on Tuesday. It's 50 ways teachers can use ChatGPT to make their classes easier. And yeah, I think it's a fantastic video. Some issues with how I wanted to film it, but I think there is a lot of value. I think you're going to enjoy it. So check it out on Tuesday. And then I'm going to continue making other videos too and edit. You shampooing just now. I just washed my face and my hair got a bit wet. This sounds sad. Hi, Elena. Привет. Gulnoza, good to see you. Martin, happy Easter. Why the last? It's my first time. Well, you came at a great time, Hansi. Okay, the other reason. So I need the time to work on other content. And you might think, Eric, it's just an hour from your week, but I've got to schedule my weekends and my life around these live streams. Even if I travel, I still do it. So it's kind of difficult, every time I want to plan something, if I want to go out on Sunday nights, I have to be back home to do the live stream. And yeah, so that's the other thing, is it takes time out of my day. But the main thing is that actually these live streams might be hurting the channel. Now, I don't mind anything else. I enjoy doing the live streams. I like talking with you. I don't mind if there's only just a few viewers watching me. I don't mind that because I enjoy it. I like to be here for you. But the fact that it might be hurting my channel is a reason that I'm not going to continue with the regular live streams. I'm still going to do special live streams, especially if I have someone on to interview, and or if I make. I think what I should also be doing is making specific live streams around a topic. So usually I just come here, I don't prepare. It's just me talking and answering questions and sharing things. But the buck stopped. I'm not going. The fact is that these live streams might be hurting the channel. So how does it work? How does that hurt the channel, Eric? It's an extra viewer and viewers come to the channel to see you. Actually, every time you go live, you have a lot of viewers might actually unsubscribe, which isn't a problem. If somebody doesn't want to watch the channel anymore, please unsubscribe, because it's all about you. It's the things you want to watch. So I can't force anyone to watch my channel. So if they want to unsubscribe, they can. I don't mind that. The other problem is that, so that on YouTube, you can click the bell notification. So every time a creator releases a video, you get notified. And the YouTube average is around 20%, 20 to 30%. My channel has 10%. I can see how many people get notifications, and only I think it's 11 or 12% of my viewers actually get notified when I release a video. Now, why is that? So every time you go live, a lot of people subscribe to the channel not for the live streams. The live streams are for perhaps 1% of my audience. The guys of you that are here live, and then maybe a couple of hundred that watch it later. So every time I go live, people actually, they think, oh, you know what, I'm actually just here for the main videos, the Tuesday videos I release, or they're here for probably not the shorts, but they want to see informative content instead of me just rambling trying to find words on a live stream. So they either they unsubscribe or they turn off notifications, which means that over time they're not going to get notified when I publish new videos. And that hurts the channel, because if I release a video, so let's say this Tuesday video that I'm going to release on ChatGPT, let's say I release it and only 10% of my audience are going to be notified that I released that. So less people are going to watch it, which means that that video isn't boosted by the algorithm. So it hurts the channel in the long run. I've got almost 150,000 subscribers on this channel. And if I release a video, if it's a good video, it might get, within the first week, it might get 2,000 to 3,000 views. Yeah, 2,000 to 5,000 views if it's a good video. And so if the notifications went up, that might be closer to maybe 6,000 to 8,000. So you might think, Eric, that's just for one video, but I release at least 50 videos a year. I do a weekly video. I try to get to those. Yeah, so that's the main reason. I would continue doing the live streams, but if it's hurting the channel, I need to stop them. I am, however, going to stream more regularly on the second channel, the English Learning channel, because that's a new channel. And I think when I live stream there, I'll also make it specifically on topics. If I want to do something on grammar, for example, then I can do a live stream just on that grammar, and I can take questions. And that will also improve my skills as a teacher too. Because originally I started this channel I started the live streams, number one, because I get an extra video each week. And well, actually, the main reason is to connect with you guys, to connect with the audience. The second reason is an extra video. And the third reason, a bit selfishly, it's to improve my skills. Well, that's not selfish. That's actually very motivational. It's because it's difficult for me to speak on camera. Most of my videos, I spend a lot of time editing, writing a script, which I enjoy. Oh, well, researching, writing the script, improving it, and then I just read the script, and I've gotten pretty good at that, reading and trying to be engaging while I read. If you watch my first videos that came out, those were the ones that I made bullet points and I tried to talk about it. But most of my videos now that I create all have scripts, which I enjoy because it's a clear way to explain myself, and it also reduces time that I spend on editing. So yes, I will be streaming more on the second channel, and that will also go to, if you're on Facebook, it will still be on Facebook. This is just for the main channel. So if you're watching on Facebook, I'll still be streaming, and it will be published to the Facebook group page. I think we've got 50,000 followers on that page. If you're there, thank you so much. Yeah. So guys, what do you think? It is difficult for me, but I felt so bad last week because I made this decision and I started going live, and I realized, listen, I've had you guys join and say hello each week, and I would be doing you such a disservice if I didn't explain myself on the main channel and just give us a chance to say goodbye to this live stream, because yeah, I've been doing it every week, and it's been good, because I go into my week I start my week feeling like, oh, Eric, you actually did something, or you spoke to people. And also, it's been so lovely to communicate with everyone. It's just me talking here, but I read everyone's names and I read the comments and I try to give advice. Whereas usually on my Sunday, if I'm just alone, if I don't have plans with friends, I would just be at home alone, not hearing anyone or talking to anyone for the entire day, perhaps going to a cafe and working. But it is a lonely existence, but that's life. Well, not your lives, obviously. I wish the best for all of you and that you're happy. But my life right now, living in Korea, it's just me working most of the time, spending time with teaching, of course. I'm in South Korea, so I'm away from my family. I do have friends, but people are busy. No family. Working on that. We'll see where I can get soon. Anyway, guys, let's continue. Leba, hi. Hansi, are really helpful. Oh, you're also in Korea. That's nice to hear, Hansi. I'm in Daegu, by the way. Ileana from Argentina. Yeah, well, and it is sad, but I think there has to be some kind of change, and who knows, maybe it will be beneficial. I don't know for who, but for me, to spend so that I can plan my Sundays and I can do extra work, because yeah, it is exhausting. I'm going to finish here. And then it'll be 11 p.m. and I'm going to pass out. But yeah, maybe it'll be beneficial. And like I said, I'm still going to live stream. I'll do special live streams when I have viewers on, other teachers on for interviews. And also on the second channel, I'll be doing live streams, but I don't want to hurt this channel. I want it to grow and be successful and help other teachers out there, because I've got amazing content planned. Okay, well, I think it's amazing. I think it's going to be good. And so I can spend more time creating those videos. So I think that's very important. Shahid, I'm fine, thank you. Sin, can you share with me how to start teaching maths? Well, I'm not a math teacher. I should ask ChatGPT. No, I'm not going to chat. Well, obviously there are going to be things with maths. I'm saying math, if it's American English. So when you teach math, obviously there are things that they need to know, and you're going to basically teach them how to do those things and then give them examples, practice it with them. The thing about math is, you as a teacher, you're going to have to teach them, how to think. I think math is such a valuable subject because it teaches students how to think instead of just retaining knowledge, or in English where you have to gain knowledge and you have these skills. With math, it's learning. It's really fun. And I think that that's a big problem in the world. A lot of countries where struggle, many students don't take math anymore because there's this negative perception towards it. So I really encourage everyone to take math, even though my math wasn't the greatest. So in South Africa, you pick your subjects that you want to study in high school, and I picked math. And while most of my friends, you can decide what level math you want. Do you want higher grade or standard grade? And I took higher grade. It was very tough, but I feel like I feel like that has had a valuable impact on who I am. Isn't that interesting? The way that I think. Hello, I'm Amal from so I don't have exact ideas for you how to teach math, but yeah, I think just look for some good tutors and find a way to do it. Get a good book that they can work from with example. Find extra examples. I think that's the other thing. When you teach math, you do want additional activities for the students to do, because the students are going to finish at different times. As an English teacher, you can basically time your class and the activities. It's all up to you. But with math, where the students do a lot of individual work, you want to make sure that there are additional resources for them. So that's one thing. Find a good book and additional resources. Our primary school teacher, would you please talk about some practical classroom English for kids? Okay. Practical English. Yeah. So you want them to be able to use basic English, follow basic instructions. Also, you have to teach them how to ask questions. So that's very important. Teach them how to ask questions. Teach them to express their basic needs. If they don't understand something, they have to be able to ask you how to fix it. So, you depending what level, for kids. So, you're going to ask them, I want, I don't understand, I need, anything with help. So I can't think of exact phrases to use, but things like that. Where the students, they feel more empowered if they have the basic language to use that. How to ask for something. Teacher, I have a problem with this, I need this, may I go to the restroom? And you want to be with that, especially a lot of students say, oh, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? And we understand what they mean, but I think we can also explain to them may and can, and also instead of bathroom to say restroom. I think it's a bit more classy. Okay, it's a pity that it's the last stream, but anyway, we will wait. Great ideas. Yeah. Guys, I've got a lot of great ideas that I'll put out, but this live stream is just for connecting with you. I mean, like when I give advice, like some of it might be okay, but because it comes from the top of my head, I can't Ooh, no. Don't go into the power supply. I just spilled my water. No. Okay, it's safe. Nobody got shocked. The electricity's still there. Very good. Okay, so yeah, so it's easier for me to think of things and to write a script for it, to do research. Whereas with this live stream, it's just a way to communicate. And I think an easier way to do that perhaps would be with the Facebook page, where you can send me messages immediately. So that I think that's what the Facebook page is more for. Okay, where are you from? Feeling not from the USA. No, I'm from South Africa, Lorna. You waited so long. Thank you so much. It was such a pleasure meeting you. And I was walking back. So Lorna is one of my friends. Fran, I'm also teaching him how to edit. She's his friend, and we met at the marathon, the 10-kilometer marathon. And I walked away with Fran, and I said, "Oh, so nice. You're such a lovely lady." And I really hope that unfortunately we had to leave, but I really hope the best for you. So, Lorna, I hope it's worth it. Marta, I've noticed that some YouTubers that didn't used to do live streams are starting to do it. I'm sure you can still benefit from lives if you if you have them once in a while with a specific topic. Exactly. Yeah, the live streams, if it's based around a topic. Actually, when I first started out, I was so nervous about live streams, and actually I did plan it around a topic. So, and I think those videos actually did better because they're focused. So I can do that. And the thing is, if I plan for those live streams, the specific ones, then it can also, if I plan for the live streams for the specific ones, then I can also cut those up and use those for videos in the future. A monthly live stream, yeah, not a bad idea. I'll think about it. The main thing is I'm just exhausted, not from life, also from life, but doing these before each stream, I think, oh man, I have to do another stream. It feels like a chore. But once I start with a live stream, and especially when I end it, I feel so rejuvenated, because I feel like, I had some time and I could talk to you, and I can imagine each person out there, listening, taking time from your lives or whatever you're doing, connecting. I appreciate that. Andrew Etiquette. That is still the best nickname. Thank you so much, Andrew. Javed, hi, sir. I'm going to start teaching for the first time. Could you give me any advice? Yes, enjoy it. Make sure that you have rules with your students. You understand what they should learn, and also make learning fun. Now, I know that that's general advice, but you use a lot of activities that so that the students can, it puts the onus on the students to perform and learn skills, instead of just putting pressure on you to entertain them or to just talk the whole time. So really include activities that get them to work with one another or in groups, and then present to class. So I think that's very important. I have made a video. I've actually made 2 videos. I hope I can find them. So it's the one is new teacher tips. I think new teacher tips. Last time I couldn't find it. Where is that? Okay, if you're an ESL teacher, I've got a video with 10 tips for ESL teachers. Is that for new teachers? I don't remember, but it's a good video. So this is for ESL teachers. I like this video. I think it's good. And then I also have one for new teachers, just general tips. Oh, new teachers. Let's see if I can find that. Yeah. Actually, this week's video was the first video I didn't edit myself. Fran edited it, and I went through it at the end. But I felt like, he's doing videos for the English learning channel, but I want to edit my videos for the main channel, because I've got a certain style and way of doing it. I'm not a great editor, but I like to do it a certain way. So from next week, so this week's video was a bit different, but in the future, I'll take over again. One student that doesn't like English class. Yeah, well, you've got to get them to enjoy it, and it's not the subject they don't enjoy. You're going to have to do it in a way that they feel like, oh, it's useful to them, or it's practical. It should be practical for them, or it should allow them to talk about things that interest them. That's the beauty of English, is we can basically use any topic. Other subjects are mainly very focused. If it's if it's math, it's based on math. Yes, you can use word problems, and there are many aspects of it, but it's difficult to bring topics that the students are interested in. And with English, you can do that. So find out what their interests are, and use those in the lessons. It doesn't mean the beauty of English too is that the students can express themselves and their interests. So you don't have to make a topic about what's popular with kids these days. You don't have to make each topic about rap or about video games. But if you teach a grammar point, you can ask the students to talk about whatever subject they want to, or topic they want to. So that gives them more power to enjoy the class. So I'm going to say that. Andrew, don't cry. Nelly, such a nice smile. How are you doing? getting a bit of a headache. It's totally understandable. Besides, you could always join my live stream. Excellent. Thank you so much, Martin. Yeah, guys, check out Martin's channel. He does live streams. So, and now we can go and join him and watch that. Even less often would be nice. I feel like live streams bring you closer to your viewers. Thank you so much, Marta. Yeah, that's the best thing. The unexpected thing about starting the live stream is, all the friendships and connections I've built over time. Like I said, I will still be. Ooh, that's why it's okay. Like I said, I will still be doing occasional live streams with teachers or based on a topic, but I just feel like the regular. If I feel forced to do it, it's not going to be fun. Well, it's fun because I can connect with you guys, but I don't want to get stressed out about doing a live stream each time. And I think the main thing is also, I did see this as a job. I saw this as a job where Eric, hustle, do this. And you might say, Eric, it's only 3 weeks, it's only 3 years, but that's 3 years of consistently being here. So I would continue, but it's just when I found out about the damage I'm doing to the channel potentially, that just had me going. Love your channel. Thank you, Lindsay, from Ukraine. It's nice to see you. Where is BM? Yes, where is BM? I must be him. Oh, that's going to be sad. He's probably busy typing out a long message. It's going to appear anytime. After you got hacked. I've got to say that your live. The channel. No, I think it's still suffering a little bit. So one of the things that I did after being hacked, I saw a drop in views and also a drop in RPM. That's the amount of money that you make. Not that I make a lot of money. It's very low for education, as Martin can also tell you. But it is a little bit that helps me pay for like this service I'm using to stream that I probably don't need to use anymore. It's called StreamYard, so I use this because I've been doing this for years. Then it's very convenient. It just basically covers that cost. But I'm going to have to do. I want to write some more books, and I really want to focus on creating that curriculum and the course based on it. So I think it's very necessary. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it before summer break. So I've decided that instead of traveling or enjoying my vacation, I will use this summer to complete the course. I think that's what I'll do. So no fun for Eric. He doesn't deserve it. He needs to work harder. Hi, Arun. Thank you so much. I hope that chain really does boost your channel. I've downloaded your book. We'll be reading it this week. Thank you so much, Liesel. Yeah, guys, if you can check out that book and if you can leave a review, I really appreciate it. Should I leave a link? Yeah, let me quickly get it and I'll leave you a link if I can find it. Where is it? Amazon. Right. Give me a second. I'm just going to look it up quickly. Yeah, I think it's a really nice book. It talks about, it's all about 20 educators or educational researchers. And it also goes into depth about the things they studied and also how to use that in their theories in class, and also the impact on education. So I think it's a good book. I do want to. I need to re-release some of my older books, and I've got a few. I want to do the 100 English Teacher Tips book. I'll focus on that one in the future. For now, I just need to focus on bringing out new videos because I get so stressed. Okay, so this is the link to the book. It's not free anymore. It was free for a week. If you have KDP, maybe you can watch it. KDP? Kindle, yeah. So, what did I want to say? Yeah, I get stressed out when I don't make enough, when I don't have a surplus of videos. I like to release a video every week, a high quality video, and this one on Tuesday is really good. You guys are going to be, your minds are going to be blown. I think, because while I was making the video, I thought, oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think, well, when I recorded it, I made a mistake. So it's not 100% like I wanted, but it's not bad. I think it's a really good video. And then I still, before I can start working on the course, I need a surplus of videos. So I'm going to be making that series I told you about, how to teach for IELTS or for tests. And it's going to be focusing on general tips, reading, and then the the 4 skills. So it's really good advice, and I want to make some material for those books too. Always watch your videos. Thank you, Hansi. Math teacher graduated SNU, Seoul National University, one of the big 3. Yeah, so SNU, Seoul National University, you have to be, only the best students go to Seoul University. Actually, I saw a position there, but so it's at the educational department. Now, my dream is to work at a university with teachers, training English teachers. I would love to do that. But I looked at the requirements, and obviously you need a PhD. I would like to attempt my PhD in maybe a couple of years' time. I don't know if I'm smart enough, but if I've got the time, I'm going to be working hard to try and get it. I know it doesn't. It's not about how smart you are, but if I'm able to do it. The no prep activities. Thank you. Yeah, I made those because I know that teachers need to do that, and that's also the reason I want to create the course and the curriculum, is so that it's basically 30 lessons with grammar, activities, and resources, so that you watch the video and basically you can see how I would teach it and some tips and ideas. And so that you can just walk into a classroom and you can use all the ideas. That's kind of when I first started teaching, I thought, oh, if only someone did that for me, it would help me a lot. Because, when you first start teaching, you need all the help you can get. And then as you get comfortable with teaching, then you can relax and start doing your own thing, so that's definitely what I would like to do. What is the key for success for studying online and the benefit from the courses afforded? Yeah, well, the thing is, studying online, you can do it at your own pace. It's dedicated and it's focused on you. So a lot of time in the classroom is not just a student learning and practicing skills. It's also because it's kind of split with all the students. And yes, they do learn from listening to their friends and their friends getting corrected. They also learn from that. But if you're studying online, it's 100% just you. So you can set your own time. It's focused, and it's focused on the individual. Oh, I haven't taken a sip of water yet. Good. What do you recommend as an ESL teacher against troublemakers during lessons? Yeah, the main thing is just to have rules and boundaries and building relationships with those students. I made lots of videos on classroom management. My big video that I made is, let's see if I can find my big video for you. Here we go. The secret to classroom management. It's a big video I made. Yeah, I really enjoyed making this video. What I would like to do in the future, though, is I would like to. I'm going to make a couple, because I feel like there are a few more topics I need to cover based on classroom management. And then I'm going to take all these videos, because I've got different videos based on classroom management, and then I'm going to compile them into a big compilation. Because a lot of people, for me too, when I'm driving, I listen to YouTube while I drive, or when I'm, in the kitchen. So a lot of people like these longer videos. That's why I made the compilation of 100, classroom activities, because a lot of people like to listen to those. So what I would like to do is, compile all the classroom management books I have. Just watch that video I put out. It's called The Secret to Classroom Management, and it's got some ideas to do that. Salma, hi, how are you doing? You'll leave us. I won't leave you. I'll always be here, and I'll still be doing the streams. But and now it maybe it'll be more of an event. Maybe it'll be more of an event where we can focus on a topic, and we can, you guys will miss me, and you'll be like, oh, now it's like, oh, we see Eric every Sunday. I'm getting so tired of his old face. But if I only do it occasionally, then you can come say hi and see. Oh, that's what he looks like. Oh, he already looks older. But I think I'll be more regular on the Best English Learning channel. So I'll pick topics and I'll stream from there, because I really want to make that channel, help that channel grow. I've got ideas for that channel too. My plan is, when I shoot this course on this curriculum and this course, the grammar parts where I teach the grammar, I will put on the Best English Learning channel, and then the activities and how to teach the activities I will put on the English on Etiquette channel, and then I'm going to compile it all together, and I'm going to create resources and activities and things to do, and leave some of the best things for the course. But then at least I'll be serving you guys with activities and ideas, and the Best English Learning channel, I will put the grammar on there. So that's what I'm thinking. Good evening from Ethiopia. Ali, one congressman entered Harvard because he failed to enter. That's a good one. No, I think I've heard something like that, but that's kind of cool. Tyson, thank you. Mario, hola. Eric, happy Easter. Hope you're doing well, Mario. Tyson, videos helped. I'm so happy to hear that. Kim, thank you, from Cambodia, English Teachers Academy. By the way, I want to tell you guys a funny story. So I've been going to the gym. Anyway, I've been going to the gym regularly in the mornings during the week, not on weekends. Weekends, I'm just lazy and do everything that's bad for your body. I mean, like eating too much and not exercising, and nothing too bad. Yeah. But so Friday, I saw a lot of my friends and people online posting gym selfies, and I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to start posting gym selfies. But for me, like you need some kind of motivation, and like for example, who's it? Michael Jordan. He used to create fights or arguments with opponents so that it's like they were taunting him, and that would motivate him to play, to practice harder, and to play as well as he could. He made enemies in his head. Like one time someone said something about him, and the guy said, no, I never said that. He's like, oh, well, already beat him. And afterwards he said, oh, maybe I just made it up. Okay, anyway, back to my story. So for me, exercising, it's basically like people are looking down on me. I need to get my body right. I need to get in shape. Maybe they saw me because a year ago I was a bit fat, or I'm losing it. So I thought I'd do a gym selfie, and I'll do one most days, to keep myself motivated, to show people I'm actually busy doing something else instead of just sitting in a cafe editing and writing scripts. So went to the gym, shot, and I thought, okay, what am I going to write down in the selfie? What will I put in there? And what did I say? Oh yeah, they must have forgot. But in my head, I was like, oh, this is so gangster, they must have forgot. And I know it's forgotten. They must have forgotten. But I wanted to sound gangster. So I took the selfie and I put in there, they must have forgot. And this had a few implications. Number one, I didn't look gangster at all. It was just me standing in front of a mirror. A lot of people started texting me, Eric, the grammar's wrong. You're supposed to be a teacher. And I was like, yeah, but I was trying to sound gangster. I know what the grammar is. And so that kind of backfired. And the other thing is, a lot of people thought that I was lonely. I'm at the gym. They must have forgotten. I look sad. They're like, oh, Eric got stood up. Someone didn't want to go to one of his friends, or he got stood up for a date or something. And so it's this mixture of pity and also people thinking that I'm my grammar isn't very good. It's not great, but I'm not going to make a simple mistake like that. I did it on purpose. So yeah, that totally backfired. But in my head, I was like, oh man, not what I wanted to, how I wanted to come across. So we'll continue and we'll work on those titles. But anyway, a funny story that I wanted to share. Ileana, sometimes students hate studying English, not for the class itself, but because they have a problem with English or American culture. Interesting. Well, what's great is, so I like watching UFC, and it, it's a fighting sport, but it connects the world. There are fighters from every nation, and they compete in the UFC. And the UFC is open to everyone. They're like, we just want the best guys to come here and fight, to show off their skills. And that has a benefit, because it can, people fight, but it actually connects us all. And it's the same with communicating in a language like English, is that they might have a problem with American culture, but that if they want to travel and they want to learn something else, they need English, to communicate or to travel and to do something. So what you can do is you can give them some role models that they can follow from their country that speak English. In an example, I used an example of Messi using English, but then after doing some investigation, I realized that, oops, he doesn't use a lot of English. He uses some. I barely found a couple of interviews where he spoke some English. So he's not a good example. But someone like Ronaldo, who's so competitive and wants to be good at everything they do, he works so hard at his English. So, so that's a good example for someone to see. So find these motivations for them to learn, and it doesn't need to be all about English or American culture. It's just a way of thinking. And it also, like I said before, where math expands your mind and the way that you think. Learning a language also broadens your mind and the way you think about things. So we've got to really tell our students about that. Thank you so much. I don't know about that, but I am trying to improve and share some good ideas. Hope to meet you. Maybe we'll see. We're in the same country, so I think that's a possibility at least. Nureddin. Okay. Retiree from Morocco. Teaching business English. Business English, yeah. Focus on practical skills. So, things that they would have meetings about, business related. Make sure that they do a lot of role plays, and also find out from your students what's important to them, what kind of market they're in, or, what trade they're in, what do they need to learn is the most important thing. I still need to do a video on how to teach business English. It's not in the works. It's just an idea I have. I've got a billion ideas. So, yeah, that's something I still need to make. But yeah, just focus on role plays and things that are useful to them. I hope you make a seminar. Oh yeah, I have been approached by some teachers asking me to do a seminar, and I would love to. I would love to write because I've been doing these live streams, but I would love to write a speech or prepare. I have done one. I've done one on teaching online. I've done that at a university. So in the future, I would love to do that. I was approached by what community is it? There's a community of like ESL teachers here in Korea, where the PhD and book writers and all these great teachers get together and they do that. I have been approached and asked if I wanted to present on something, but at that point I was busy with something else, and that happens a lot where I get so invested in something I'm busy with at the moment that I don't want to split my time and try and focus on something else. Martha, you deserve holidays, but you can take some time to travel after you complete the course. Europe will still be but I want to go during summer. I really want to go during summer because of the weather, and I still haven't been there. So I really need to go check it out. Where are we? Is it out here in Korea in your book? Yeah, I think it's possible to get it in Korea. If you can get it through Amazon, and it should send it. I still need to order a copy. What do you guys think about Martha? What do you think about the cover? So I used Socrates as the cover, and I think it looks classy. But my parents and some other people have said, "Oh, maybe you need something that just shows a teacher." But I couldn't find a, a a picture that I liked. So, what do you think? Should I change the cover for the book? It's possible, but I like the cover I have. But maybe I should consider changing it too. Zara, hi. And don't know how to start a lesson, divide the time during class. It's really hard for me. Hope you, yeah, plan out your lessons. So to start a lesson, yeah, you plan out your lessons, and when you start the lesson, make sure to start explain to the students what you're going to be teaching them. You can start with a story, you can start with some examples. So you want to when you start your class, it's where you set them up for success so that they know what they're going to be doing. So in my class, I generally start by telling the students, well, I welcome them. Maybe I ask them some questions, or I tell them a story from my week. And then I also I tell them, this is what we're going to be learning today. These are some of the activities we're going to be doing, and this is what I want you to focus on, so that they understand, oh, okay, well, this is going to be the time. And then after that, I like to do a warm-up activity, and it could be, it's usually just the students asking each other maybe 3 questions based on the topic. So, whatever you're teaching them, I get them to ask each other 3 questions. And then I ask them to tell the class what their friend's answer was, what they learned from their friends. So that's usually what I like to do. When it comes to time management, have I done a video on time management? Well, you're going to want to plan your classes, rather have too many activities and, for the students to do, so that you have too much rather than not having enough. The worst feeling in the world is when you enter a class and you don't have enough to teach them. You don't have any ideas, and that's why I want to create this curriculum too. I think it will be really useful. Are you an experienced teacher? Otherwise, as a rule, it will be. I hope you're doing well. I like your videos. Thank you so much. Yeah, of course I do. I need to get in shape for summer. So yeah, I'm feeling good. So I told you guys that I'm doing the aerobics class for cardio, and it's so much fun. I'm still very awkward. It's so easy when you watch TV and you see people dancing. You think, oh yeah, I can do that. Let me just learn the moves, and then you get in there and you've got to learn the moves, and you've got to move your body around. It's very awkward, especially when you've never done it before. But they've been very nice to me, very kind. All of the ladies. We actually went for lunch on Tuesday, so I went for lunch with them, and it was so nice. We had Korean barbecue. It's just me and all the ladies, and it's my teacher, the trainer, also said, oh, it's the first time she's basically seen the other ladies. She's known them for 4 years, but seen them outside with their normal clothes on, and for me too, it's so funny because you go in and you see them in their workout gear. And so it was so nice, because I usually go and eat, if I eat a Korean barbecue, I go with the professors, the English professors. But it's not really fun going with them, because someone has to make the food, and that's usually me. And then you make the food and you grill it, and they just eat so quickly, so you're just busy cooking the food. But when I was with the ladies, so we're almost 30, I think, but we were at different tables, and the ladies around my table, they were cooking all the food, making sure everything's there. And I said, oh yeah, no, I'm never going to a barbecue with the professors again, because I do all the work. But yeah, it was so and they've all got kids, and they're grown up. Most of them are 40, 50, 60. I think most of them are in their 50s, I guess. But they look so young because they work out all the time. So it's very beneficial. And so yeah, they know how to cook, and they take care of. So yeah, I had a really nice experience with them. But I do need to do a bit more weight training for muscles, and eat healthier too, because I still just eat what I want to eat. So that's something I need to work on. Matthew, is all your new content going to be free? Sorry if it's a weird question. I was just wondering why you don't monetize any of the material. Well, here's the thing. I want to help teachers. I do need to monetize to create something in the future. It's getting more and more expensive to live in Korea, and I spend all my time creating these videos. Instead of doing anything else, I just go and I work for long hours. So there will always be free content. I'm always making content because I want to help teachers. That's my main thing. But if I'm creating books or like this course I'm planning, that will be monetized. But that is just that will be for maybe 2% of my audience, but most people, I just want to help and create useful content out there. But I've seen a lot of some other YouTube channels and I guess other blogs steal my content and use it for books and other things too, that I just create it for free. So no, I'm here to help teachers, and that will always be what I will. That's what I'm here for. But I will create some additional material like the course. I'm still going to put out the activities, for example, on this channel, and I'm going to put the grammar on that channel. But then the resources and putting everything together and some additional ideas, I'm going to package into the course and just sell it because not everybody has money to buy it. So I still want to help everyone. It would be cruel of me to monetize whatever ideas I have. So I do want to help, but in the future I will monetize some more. Thank you for the question, Matthew. I appreciate that. Because it's important to be honest about these things, and it's something I need to think about. I also have sometimes, like this month, struggling to get to the end of the month, and so it does happen. So if I can somehow improve my life, then I'd like to do that too. Samira, Eric, really live stream. We'll miss you. Okay, thank you, Samira. I appreciate it. I'll miss you guys too, but I will come back. Stronger. Good evening from Laos. Thank you. Do you have any IELTS preparation classes, teacher? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. But the series that I'm making and I'm going to be shooting next should come out in the next month, hopefully. Then it's going to be based on teaching IELTS. So I think a lot of good ideas that will come from there. I love the English accent, and I want to talk like natives. How to do it? Practice and find someone to copy and model yourself after. So find someone that you like the way that they speak, and then try and speak the same as they do, and also do that a lot. I don't know. I don't know. When is my next live stream? It won't be on this channel unless it's I do an interview. I might have another teacher on at some point, but it will be on the English Learning channel. I'll do some live streams there, but it will be focused on a topic. Jesa, good evening. Happy Easter from the Philippines. Nice. I really want to go to the Philippines. Some of my friends, some of my friends are there and they're having a great time. I also met a wonderful English teacher at my high school, so I could have spoken English after high school graduation. I wished I could listen to her classes in my life somehow. See, that makes a difference if you have such a sweet teacher. That's why, Lorna, why your English is so good. Saman from Sri Lanka. Huda, show us the cover. Can I? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a second. I don't share. Let me quickly present. Share screen. Am I sharing my screen now? Here we go. Okay. Can you guys see? Let me see if you guys can see. Yeah, I think you guys can see. There we go. So 20 famous teachers in history. Someone given me a review yet? Not yet. Guys, please give me a review. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Let's look inside. So it starts with Confucius, his biography, his theories, and then the impact it has had on education. Okay, and the next one, Socrates. So I did it, yeah, so Socrates, and then I put in some quotes too. And yeah, it's got some great teachers. I should have put a list of all the teachers in here. Oh, here we go. So yeah, Confucius, Socrates, Froebel, Horace Mann, Mary Bancroft, Booker T. Washington, John Dewey, Montessori, MacLeod Bethune, very famous Indian, the one of the first prime minister, Vygotsky. So yeah, these are all of them in chronological order. Carol Dweck being the youngest of them all, of course. There we go. And let's remove stream. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Where are we next? I was happy to see Socrates since I'm Greek, so maybe you should ask others as well. To put some on. Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to teach handwriting. Oof. You've come to the wrong place. Come to definitely the wrong place. It's so funny though, you know, me writing on the board. Even my board skills aren't what they're supposed to be. Teaching writing, no, it's not a strength. I can probably think of some tips, like, you know, get them to practice. Yeah, I can't think of any tips right now. But yeah, my handwriting is horrible. Sometimes I feel sorry for my students, but I think it urges them to listen better and to try and understand me well, you know, instead of relying on what I write on the board. Thank you for everything and happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, Matilda. Where is your second channel? It's called the Best English Learning Channel. I think I put it in. Did I put it in the description? I think so. Check in the description under the video. It should be there. A long time no see. Good luck, sir. You were great. Thank you for your efforts. Yeah. Happy Easter and see you soon. Yeah. Keep your boundaries, Najma. How to be friendly yet disciplined. Don't let them overstep and overreach. You know, you are friendly on your own terms, but they should not take advantage of you. I think that's very good. Thank you, Mario. Okay. Yeah, everyone. It's kind of weird to say goodbye because you know, it feels like a normal Sunday. What is it? Feels like a normal Sunday. Another live stream coming to an end of me just rambling on and you guys listening and posting sweet messages. Yeah, I haven't had any bad messages, so it's just a testament to how good teachers are. You know, that you're all kind and supportive. And I've never had any bad interactions on the channel, you know. So I want to say thank you very much for that, and for sitting and listening to me for so long, even though I say and but a lot and forget words. It happens. So I want to say thank you for spending your time and listening to me talk. I will be posting a lot of videos in the future, so you will still see me. If you want to contact me, I think the easiest way is just to go on the Facebook page and to send me a message there. But yeah, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for spending your time and listening to me, and for, you know, giving me all these great ideas and sharing your lives with me too. You know, I feel like I've made a lot of connections, and we will continue. Yeah, it's been a great 3 years of doing live streams, but let's save it for special occasions. And you know, if yeah, I just want to say thank you, guys. It's been a great 3 years, even if this is the first one you've watched. Okay. Yeah, everyone, have a fantastic week. Watch my video on Tuesday. And yeah, just check notifications. I'll post when a new video live stream starts. This is me, and I'll see you not next week, but I'll see you around. Everyone, have a good week. Bye-bye.